How you? How are you then? Good to see you. How do you do? Whoa! Thank you. Thank you very much. As always, thank you for that lovely welcome, and welcome indeed to 321. And our theme this week is country and western. I know you're going to like that because it's been very, very popular the last decade. I love country music. I love all those old singing cowboys, do you? People like my dad, Roy Rogers, and Tex Ritter. Do you remember Gene Autry? Yeah, well, what are you doing up? You ought to be home in bed. No, but I saw a western the other day, you know, and it was one of these modern westerns. It was written by a woman, and you could tell that because when it came to the shootout, the hero said, "A man's got to do what his wife tells him to." Because I love the Lone Ranger, you know, because he fired real silver bullets. In fact, when the Lone Ranger shot you, you were worth more melted down than you were walking around. I don't believe that. Oh, get out. Oh. Oh, no, come on, it wasn't that good. No, but you can be sure of one thing with the Lone Ranger, because when he shot you, you were bound to wind up at Boot Hill. All except the last fella he shot, because he got to the gates of the cemetery, and there was an Indian on duty outside, and he said, "I'm sorry, Boot Hill full." He said, "Really?" He said, "Really, Boot Hill full. Really beautiful. Really beautiful." He should got a silver bullet. Thank you. Now it's time to come along and meet our little western waste can. That's my little booby prize, Dusty Bin. Here he is down here. Come on, Dusty. Here you come. Oh. Doesn't sound too clever, that engine, does it? Sounds like the big end's got. Listen, with country and western, a bit more smoke like that and there'll be Indians in here. Remember, he always looks a nice little character, this fella, but believe me, he's the booby prize. If you win him, what do you get? No. Now is right. But now translated means a dustbin. That's all you get, a brand new dustbin. Now let's, without any further ado, meet the people without whom we just couldn't do our program. Our contestants, here they are.
Bill and Tess Irwin from Bristol. Derek and Rosemary Bradshaw from London. Peter and Dee Dickinson from Exeter.
Here we go. Yes, indeed. Our first couple this evening, we have Peter and Dee Dickinson from a great part of the world, Exeter. Yes?
That's right.
That's right.
Yes, I know that quite well, actually. Peter, you're a retired teacher, and how long were you teaching?
39 years.
Really? Oh, that's a long time to be going to school, isn't it?
Well, it is really, yes.
Now, listen, I mean, it's a little different nowadays, of course. I mean, kids actually have calculators and things, obviously not when you started. How do you feel about that?
Oh, well, I'm a great believer in keeping with the modern way of thinking, as long as you don't forget that there's a lot of good in the old stuff as well.
Old stuff as well, that's right. Yeah, I've got a young nephew, he uses a calculator, and the other day it wouldn't work. And his teacher made him write out 100 times, "I must check the batteries, I must check the batteries."
Good for him.
Now, Dee, you're an ex-shorthand typist, but your hobbies are writing to papers. You mean newspapers?
Yes.
Do you? You
Yes.
sort of answer
Well,
letters?
I have written to the Daily Telegraph.
Really?
I've had one.
Irate of Exeter. Yes?
Yes. Yes, sort of.
And it got printed, yes?
Yes, one did, yes.
Oh, lovely. And you're also interested in genealogy.
Yes.
Genealogy.
That's right.
What's that, a
yes.
fear of magic lamps for genies?
Oh, no.
What's genealogy?
Well, it's really sort of looking up your ancestors.
Oh, I see.
Sort of family tree.
And have you gone back with your family tree a long time?
Yes, I've gone back to about 1760.
Got back that far?
Yes.
Uh-huh. And I like this. You met, actually, when Peter was in the RAF and billeted at Dee at your house.
Yes, that's right.
So, really, that was the way? You were
That's
courting
right.
as well as living under the same roof?
That's right.
Well,
Really? Well, that was nice, wasn't it? I mean, can you imagine him saying to her, "Can I walk you home?" And she says, "Yes." He said, "Well, it's the door next to yours." Make them feel at home, folks, will you? Glad you're here. Have a good time. Ah, yes, here from another lovely part of the world, Bristol, Bill and Tess Irwin. And Bill, you're in the aviation business, yes?
Yes, yep.
In Bristol. And what do you do exactly?
I'm a planning engineer.
Uh-huh. And you work with planes, do you? Or?
Well, parts of planes, machine components.
I see. Any particular plane?
Oh, all sorts of planes. Started off way back on the Concorde.
Really?
Went through with the Concorde. and then developed over now to the 146.
Have you had anything to do with the Airbus?
At the moment, we've had a lot of work on the Airbus A300 and 310.
Yeah.
We're now developing onto the A320.
No, I see. And I like this bit here. It says that your initial meeting was very different, wasn't it, Tess? Because you work at the Southmead Hospital, but when you first met Bill, it was at a fairground when Bill was on a moon rocket. And you were standing at the side, and as the rocket sped by, it made your dress blow up. And Bill, what did you say?
Oh, this was one girl for me.
That's the girl for you. It was love at first sight.
Oh, very much so.
You should have got a rocket for that, didn't you? And I like your hobbies here. Lapidary is a hobby. What's lapidary?
Gemstone polishing.
Oh, I see. And Tess, you write poetry?
Yes, I do.
Well, I've got a poem we've written just for you. There was a young girl called Tess who had a blowing-up dress. One day at the fair, she made everyone stare. Bill, you can tell them the rest. Now then, yes. Rosebery and Derek Bradshaw from my part of the world, London, Wanstead in London,
right.
yes?
That's right.
And nice to see you, Derek. And I see here, you run a firm that makes sportswear.
Sportswear.
Trust me to make a mistake. You started your business in your mother's bedroom?
That's right. She
You
wasn't
sure
there.
it wasn't sportswear? Really? And Rosebery, you do all the designing, yes?
I do,
And the
yes.
cutting as well?
Yes.
And what sort of things do you design?
Well, football teams are going to women's fashions, I think,
I bet
nowadays.
they do,
with
don't they?
stripes and
Yes.
bits and pieces, yeah.
And your first encounter was very interesting. You met at Great Yarmouth, but you didn't like Derek at first because he had a sunburnt nose.
It's all peeling.
I bet that made you see red. Really?
She only likes me in the summer.
And your hobby is you like sewing patchwork quilts?
I do, yes,
Yeah. And
yes.
do you make lots of them?
Not a lot, because they take about 1,000 hours in all to
1,000
make
hours?
one, yes.
Your sunburnt hands, I should think
Yes.
you'd have after that. Make them feel at home, though, folks, will you? Nice that you're here. Have a lot of fun. I know you will. Good that you will. OK. You know, as always, folks, we start with our quiz. 2 rounds of questioning, and it is possible for each couple to win up to £1,000 each. Let's meet the lady with the questions, lovely Caroline Munro. Hey. How are you? Yes. And another lovely dress, huh?
Thank you, yes.
I see. You've been away busy again. Huh?
I've been fairly busy, yes. Busy
Yeah,
girl.
when she's not here with us, she's off doing all sorts of things like
That's
filming
right.
and making records and things.
That's right.
Nice to have you back with us. Let's play the quiz, shall we, Caroline? OK, then, Dee and Peter, one of those 3 envelopes is for you. Thank you very much, love. Now, you know what happens. We like you to answer alternately. Ladies first. We do let you have one to start with. And if you don't know an answer, just say don't know or pass, and I'll go on to your partner with the next question. You must go in sequence, OK, alternately. And I must also accept the first answer or part of the answer you give me, so good luck. This question here is about the names of well-known animals in fiction. We will give you the name of an animal that appears in a book or a film, and we want you to say what sort of animal it is. Now, Jerry, who appears in Tom and Jerry the cartoons, is a mouse. So we'll start you with that one. Jerry is a
Mouse.
King Kong,
A gorilla.
Yogi,
A bear.
Thumper,
Rabbit.
Lassie,
A dog.
Garfield,
Pass.
Dobbin,
Don't know.
Woodstock,
Don't know.
Ferdinand,
A bull.
and Ricky Tikki Tavi.
Otter.
No, never mind. It was a good try, and it was the last one. It's a mongoose. Actually, Ricky Tikki Tavi, a mongoose from the Kipling story. Woodstock was a bird from Peanuts, the cartoon strip Peanuts. Dobbin, of course, was a horse. Garfield, a cat. But not a bad start. 6 right gives you £60. Nice one. OK. There we are, Tess. Thank you, Caroline. Same thing. Answer alternately. And here we go. Your question again is about names of well-known animals in fiction. We will give you the name of an animal that appears in a book or a film, and we want you to say what sort of animal it is. Now, Reynard, who appears in the traditional European stories, is a fox. So we'll start you with that one. Reynard is a
Fox.
Paddington.
A bear.
Bambi. Bambi.
A fawn.
Moby Dick.
Whale.
Scooby-Doo.
Don't know.
Bar.
Don't know.
Brian.
A bear.
No. Brian is a snail. Yes, Brian, could you believe that? Is a snail from the Magic Roundabout. Bar is an elephant. Scooby-Doo is a dog. Then, bad 4 gives you £40. That's the way to start. OK. Thanks, Caroline. Last envelope. Means that's the one for Rosemary and Derek, and good luck to you. The question again is about the names of well-known animals in fiction. We will give you the name of an animal that appears in a book or a film, and we want you to say what sort of animal it is. Now, Snowball, who appears in Animal Farm, is a pig. So we'll start you with that one. Snowball is a...
Pig.
Kermit.
Pass.
Snoopy.
A dog.
Dumbo.
Elephant.
Tweety Pie.
Bird.
Rupert.
Pass.
Shere Khan.
Elephant.
No. Shere Khan is a tiger.
Of course.
Yes, Shere Khan from Kipling's story. Rupert, of course, is a bear, and Kermit is a...
Frog.
Yeah, a frog. Never mind, 4 there gives you £40. So it's very even, Stephen, at the moment. Indeed. At the moment, at the end of the first round, we have couple number 2, Tess and Bill. They have £40. Also, Derek and Rosemary, 40. In the lead at the moment are couple number 1. That's Dee and Peter. They have £60. Before them. Good. So, Dee and Peter, there's your second round questions.
Thank you.
One of those 3, that's the one for you. So this time, good luck, it's £60 for each correct answer. Question is about famous sportsmen and sportswomen and the sport they are particularly good at. We will give you the name of a person and we want you to give their sport. Now, Nelson Piquet is famous for his motor racing, so we'll start you with that one. Nelson Piquet and
Motor racing.
Lester Piggott,
Horse racing.
Pam Shriver,
Don't know.
Brian Robson,
Football.
Kathy Cook,
Don't know.
Jane Torville,
Ice skating.
Nick Faldo,
Golf.
Tessa Sanderson,
Athletics.
David Gower,
Don't know.
and Ekaterina Szabo. Katerina Szabo. No? Yes, in fact, that's gymnastics. I heard them titter out there when I said Ekaterina. Because there is an E at the beginning, and it sounds like Katerina, but it's Ekaterina Szabo. Gymnast, she did so well for Romania in the recent Olympics. However, David Gower is cricket, of course. Kathy Cook is that splendid runner we have.
Sorry.
Pam Shriver is so good at tennis.
Sorry.
But you've done pretty good. £360 you got. Well done. OK. Bill and Tess, second round questions. Thank you, Caroline. You're going for £40 for each correct answer. And again, the question is about famous sportsmen and sportswomen and the sport they are particularly good at. We will give you the name of a person and we want you to give their sport. Now, Severiano Ballesteros is famous for his golf, so we'll start you with that one, Severiano Ballesteros, and
Golf.
Pat Edery,
Don't know.
Graham Ricks,
Don't know.
Daley Thompson,
Athletics?
Joachim Cruz,
Don't know.
Ivan Lendl,
Don't know.
Mary Lou Retton,
Don't know.
Joan Benoit,
Don't know.
Rachel Hayhoe Flint,
Don't know.
and Frank Bruno.
Golf.
No.
No.
No, it's not golf.
No,
It's
boxing.
boxing. Yes, he's our
Boxing.
heavyweight. Yes, Rachel Hayhoe Flint, of course, cricket, ladies cricket. Joan Benoit, of course, the marathon winner, the gold at the Los Angeles. Mary Lou Retton, she won the gymnastics. Ivan Lendl, the tennis player. Joachim Cruz, of course, the runner. And Graham Ricks plays football for Arsenal. And Pat Edery, horse racing. So at the end of that, you've got 2, which gives you £80. £80. There we have it. OK, Caroline, thank you. Last envelope means that's the one for Derek and Rosemary. You're for £40 for each correct answer. Good luck. The question again is about famous sportsmen and sportswomen and the sport they are particularly good at. We will give you the name of a person and we want you to give their sport. Now, John Tracy won the silver medal at the Olympics for the marathon, so we'll start you with that one, John Tracy, and...
The marathon.
Right, Steve Davis,
Snooker.
Willie Carson,
Riding. Horse riding.
Bob Willis,
Cricket.
Wendy Sly,
Pass.
Tom Watson,
Golf.
Joe Dury,
Pass.
Greg Louganis,
Pass.
Larry Holmes,
Pass.
and Remy Moses.
Football.
Yes, football. He plays for Manchester United. Larry Holmes, of course, is the heavyweight boxing champion of the world. Greg Louganis, he's the American diving champion. Joe Dury, of course, is our great tennis lady. And Wendy Sly won the silver after that unfortunate accident with, you know,
that's right,
yes,
right.
Mary Decker and Zola Budd, of course, and in Los Angeles. So anyway, at the end of that, you've got £240. Well done.
You're in.
So, at the end of our quiz this week, We do have couple number 2, that's Bill and Tess, they have £80. Couple number 3, Derek and Rosemary, 240. But the winners of our quiz, couple number 1, Dee and Peter, have £360. Well done. Super. Whoa. Which means we have to say goodbye to Tess and Bill right now. We always say, it's the first part of the show over, but I suppose it seemed like a long time to you sitting there. Especially when you're answering questions or trying to answer. It's not that easy when you sit here and do it. I know that. However, there's the £80. Tess, take those. That's ceramic, Dusty Bin. I know you're going to be a little grateful for that one. Everybody is. Bill, nice to meet you. Take care. Tess, kiss a kiss.
Thank you.
Give them a round of applause, folks, will you? Thanks very much. OK. Time for us to breeze away. We'll be back soon on 3, 2, 1. See you in a minute. Whoa. Yes, indeed, it's part 2 of 3, 2, 1, and this week our theme, remember, is country and western, and we've got Derek and Rosemary, who are from Wanstead in London. They're playing through part 2 against Peter and Dee, who are from Exeter, down there in Devon. Folks, you know at the end of each one of the items we're about to show you, one of our guests will come here to the table, they'll leave you a clue object, and they'll read you a 2-rhyme couplet, OK? When we've got 3 of them on the table, I'm going to ask each of you to select one to reject. If you get through our elimination question into part 3 of the programme, good luck to you both. We'll go on with our show. And here we have a bright and breezy couple who combine comedy and music. How about a good welcome, please, for Bright and Breeze.
Been trying all my life to get near to you.
I know there's something you've been trying to say.
I've dreamt of whispering sweet nothings in your ear, but there's always something getting in our way.
Yes,
I've tried everything to get closer to you, but there's always something getting in our way.
I'll lie awake each night just thinking of you.
I think I might know what you're gonna say.
I reach out to kiss you on your lips,
but there's always something getting in our way. Yes, I've tried everything to get closer to you, but there's always something getting in our way.
I try to kiss you on your nose,
I try to kiss you on your cheek,
I try to kiss you on your lips.
I tried it all last week. We don't even kiss when I drive you home. The nearest that we get to kissing is on the telephone. Yes, I've tried everything to get closer to you, but there's always something getting in our way. We love to go down to the river.
To keep fit, we go swimming every day.
I practice my stroke.
I just lay there and float, 'cause there's always something getting in my way.
Yes, I've tried everything to get closer to you, but there's always something getting in our way. Always something getting in our way. Always something getting in our way. Yes, I've tried everything to get closer to you, but there's always something getting in our way. You're gonna have to tell your ma and pa to leave us alone. Ma and pa keep getting in our way. Steady on there, Dolly.
Tom? Yes. That was Susie. Yes. Now then, listen, you're busy. You folks, I know you're busy. You've been doing a very successful season.
Yeah.
Where was that?
South Pier, Blackpool.
In Blackpool. Where else?
With the Dooleys.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, super. How long were you there? Quite a time.
16 weeks.
That's a long time today, isn't it? What are
Been
you
a
up
great
to?
season.
What are you up to right now?
Well, we're going into Christmas at the, can I say, the Horseshoe Bar at Blackpool.
Well, he said it, yes.
Well,
the silicone kid was trying to get in there for a minute. Listen, Sue, what are you going to leave us then as the clue here? What is it?
Well, I've got a tin box for you.
A tin box is the clue. And Susie, have you got the...
And the clue... Oh.
You can't see that. I'm not surprised.
The clue is, the first of the clues, a victory sign, divide out full set and then combine.
That's all there is to it. And it
Any
isn't
good?
easy at all when you're standing. No, he's no good. We'll try and figure it out. Susie, thank
Divide out
you.
full set, yeah?
All the best. Take care. Thanks a lot,
Ted.
Tom. Ladies and gentlemen, Brighton Breeze. Good luck. Well, now, that's the first one on the table, and not that easy, DA. No. Not that easy. How about you, Rosemary?
Well, a metal box. A
Yes.
car's a metal box.
Oh, yes. So is a busman. That's the thing about all of these rhymes, but people say they can't make head or tail of them. They're either one or the other, and it's as simple as you choosing what you choose at this moment standing here at the table. However, at least you've had a little bit of a thought about it. So we will go on and we'll have item number 2, and we have a real pretty treat for all our menfolk. The only all-girl country group in the UK. A big welcome, please, for Indigo Lady.
3 a.m. in the morning, the train whistle is blowing. Well, it sounds like some lonesome song down in my soul, down in my soul. Oh, my baby split the blanket, it won't be back no more. My baby thinks he's a train. He makes his whistle stop, then he's gone again. Sometimes it's hard on a poor girl's brain, poor girl's brain. Oh, I'm telling you, boy, my baby thinks he's a train. Locomotion's the way he moves. He drags me around just like an old caboose. I'm telling you, boy, that man's insane. My baby thinks he's a train girl. Wages song, train sound, it's the noise that you hear when my baby hits town with his long hair flying. Man, he's hard to take, he's hard to take. Oh, I'm telling you, boy, my baby thinks he's a train. Locomotion's the way he moves. He drags me around just like an old caboose. I'm telling you, boy, that man's insane. My baby thinks he's a train. One more time. My baby thinks he's a train.
There she is. Sally of Indigo Lady. Super number, that. Like that very much indeed, and I like the sound of the girls. And you've been on a nice tour, haven't you?
Yes, we have. We've just come back from a tour of Cyprus.
That's a great place. You ever been to Cyprus?
Suntown.
No? You've been to Cyprus?
No.
Yes, it's really is. It's a great
Yes,
place to
it
play
is
there.
lovely.
And are you recording as well?
Yes, we're recording at the moment, actually, and we've had some interest from record companies.
Have you?
so-
Good. Well, get that number on.
could
I like that one
happen.
really,
Oh,
really well.
thank you.
What are you leaving them then, Sally, as the clue?
Right, we've got tickets to ride.
Tickets to ride, okay?
And
And how about
clue.
their rhyme?
In case we try to hide it, you'll find there's snout inside it.
Like all of them. Ladies and gentlemen, Sally and
Thank
Indigo Lady. Good luck, Sally. Good luck to the girls. Well, in case you tried to hide it, whatever. So, what do you think?
Ticket to ride, yeah.
Yeah, do you
Ticket.
think maybe a holiday? How about Peter? Indeed.
Yeah, it could well be.
Could well be, yeah. Well, one more on the table is when we have to start thinking about them, although you can refresh your memory on these first two when we have the next one on the table. What do you think, Dee? You're pointing at something. No. You were just thinking aloud, were you?
Yes.
All right, fine. I'll tell you what, think a bit more. We'll go on, we'll have item number 3 of our country and western wingding, and now we have two terrific numbers put together by who else but the Brian Rogers Connection.
On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring at the window at the darkness. Boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, son, I made my life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. And if you don't mind me saying, I can see you right at faces for the taste of your whiskey. I'll give you some advice. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the deal is done. Once I was happy and had a good wife. I had enough money to last for life. I met with a girl and went on a spree. She taught me to smoke and drink whiskey, cigarettes and whiskey, and wild, wild women. They'll drive you crazy, they'll drive you insane. Cigarettes and whiskey and wild, wild women. They'll drive you crazy, they'll drive you insane. Cigarettes and whiskey and wild, wild women. They'll drive you crazy, they'll drive you insane. Cigarettes and whiskey and wild, wild women. They'll drive you crazy, they'll drive you insane. Insane. Insane.
Just a minute. You were the gambler in that, and you were the other fella as well. And you were a bit energetic there, Kim, weren't you?
Yeah, well cream crackered. Yeah.
Well cream crackered. You can tell he's with the Brian Rogers Connection, can't you? What are you going to leave them here as a clue?
Pair of dice.
Pair of dice is the
Yeah.
clue this time. Okay, and what's the rhyme say, Kim?
Found in cigars, cigarettes a lot. A gambler's act when chasing the pot.
Ooh, that was nice and quick and sharp too. I'll do that again for you. Ladies and gentlemen, Kim and the Brian Rogers Connection. Good luck. Okay. He said, found in cigars, cigarettes, the lot, a gambler's act when chasing the pot. Okay. Just try and...
Gambler's at or hat?
Act. A-C-T. Act. See, even I'm inaudible. Okay. Now, I'll leave you with that one, and I can read both the others again. All right. The first item, remember, was brought in by Brighton Breeze, Tom and Susie. They brought you in the tin box, and they said, the first of the clues, a victory sign, divide out, full set, and then combine. And the second item was brought in by Sally of Indigo Lady. She brought you in tickets to ride and said, in case we try to hide it, you'll find there's nout inside it. Now, it isn't easy. At home when you're listening to them, it's not easy when you're standing here, but you...
Worse here.
It is, isn't it? It is, Dee, you're right there, but you do have to choose one to, to get rid of if you get through the question. So which one are you going to get rid of? Derek, any idea which you'd like to get rid of?
Yeah, number 1.
You want to get rid of the tin box, and how about Peter and Dee? What would you like to get rid of?
I think the same.
The same?
Yeah.
Yeah? We didn't ask Rosemary. You okay about the tin box?
Yes, I think so.
Yes? How about you, Dee? She's not very happy, Peter. She went, yeah. How about you, folks? What should go? They don't really care either. Yeah? Is that going to go then, Dee? Yes. All right. Okay, that we have established. Okay, the tin box will be rejected, whoever gets through. Now, folks, put your hands beside the button there. I have the elimination question here. Now, when I read the question to you, if you think you know the answer, hit the button and answer. Please don't answer before you hit the button. If you do that, I have to offer it to the couple. The other couple. Of course, if you're wrong, I'll keep reading it until somebody gets it right. Good luck to you here. Put your hands right by it, not on it. I can see there, little... Naughty people here, right by that button. OK, good luck. Here we are. This is an American country singer. She first entered the UK charts in... You've hit the button.
Dolly Parton.
I'm afraid it wasn't.
No.
I can offer it to you. Any idea who it is? No? No idea at all. Dee, you've no idea?
No, not
OK, well, then I'll keep reading it until somebody gets it right. OK, put your hands back beside that button. I'll keep reading the same question. An American singer. She first entered the UK charts in 1975. Now, that record was Stand By Your Man. Another one of her hits was D-I-V-O-R-C-E. And her first name was Tammy. Now you hit it first. Who is it?
Tammy Wynette.
Tammy Wynette, it was, Rosemary. Yes, you got it. Whoa. Oh, dear. It would have gone on forever since then. Not that easy, but there you are. We were nearly at the end of the line, but it's not that easy. But there you are. That's the way it is. We have to say goodbye to Peter and Dee, but Caroline is here, of course, with the money. What did they win, Caroline?
£360.
£360, it was? Pretty good. And, of course, Peter, there's that ceramic dusty bin. I'm sure Peter will welcome back. And we do have a little consolation prize if you'd like to take a look across there. Sally of Indigo Lady has a portable music synthesizer. Terrific. Well, you've been a lovely couple. Thank you very much, Peter. Good luck. Love to everybody in Exeter. Bye, Dee. Give them a round of applause, folks. Bye-bye, Peter. Bye-bye, Dee. Thank you very much. So, there we have it. Well, got through eventually then, Rosemary. We did it. OK, you're through the dreaded question. You've got to look out for Dusty Bin now. Now the trouble really starts. We know that you've rejected the box, OK? Number one item. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes to see exactly what it is. We'll see you in a minute. Don't go far. And good luck to you. Yeah, we're back. 3, 2, 1. Our theme this week is country and western, and we've got Derek and Rosemary from Wanstead in London who are through to where the big prizes and Dusty Bin are, and you've rejected the tin box brought in number one item by Tom and Susie from Brighton Breeze. They said, the first of the clues, a victory sign, divide out, full set, and then combine. Well, obviously, you don't really know what it is. We know what you hope it is, so you just took a chance on the three that were at the table and thought that was the one to go.
Hope we give a victory sign.
Let's hope. Let's have a look, Rosemary. It's Tom and Susie brought you in the box, and they said the first of the clues, a victory sign. Well, the clues starts with a T, and the victory sign is a V. And, of course, TV ties in with the box. Divide out, full set, another clue there with set. And inside the words divide out, you would have found the word video. Just take a look at this. Yes, there we have a colour television with full stereo sound, a VHS stereo video recorder, and the start of your collection, tapes of those classic westerns, the Alamo, Rio Bravo, the Magnificent Seven, and the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I'm afraid not quite Dusty Bin. What a shame. Super prize, huh? Thank you, Caroline. It has to go. Take it away, please. Oh, dear, I'm sure you could have done with that one, huh?
Yeah,
Sure could. Not exactly Dusty Bin. Do you have a video at home?
Yes, we do, but it's wearing out.
It's where they do
It's got
wear
lines.
quickly. You use them quite a lot. They're marvellous machines and a terrific price and stereo as well. All right, keep thinking about it. You know you've got to be thinking of. We're going to go on. They're going to have item number 4. Now we have 5 young gentlemen who are singing about a Louisiana Saturday night. It's Colorado.
When you get down the field and you get down your bow, kick off your shoes and you throw them on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light, Louisiana Saturday night. Waiting on the front porch, sitting on a log, single-shot rifle and a one-eyed dog. Yonder come the kinfolk in the moonlight, Louisiana Saturday night. Well, you get down the fiddle and you get down the bow, kick off your shoes and you throw them on the floor. You dance in the kitchen till the morning light, Louisiana Saturday night. brother Bill and my other brother Jack. Belly full of beer and a possum in the sack. 15 kids in the front porch slide. Louisiana Saturday night. Well, you get down the fiddle and you get down the bow. Kick off your shoes and you throw them on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light. Louisiana Saturday night. When the work gets done and the kids are all fed, me and my woman gonna slip off to bed and have a little fun when we turn out the light. Louisiana Saturday night. When you get down the fiddle and you get down the bow, kick off your shoes and you throw them on the floor. You dance in the kitchen till the morning light. Louisiana Saturday night. When you get down the fiddle and you get down the bow, kick off your shoes and you throw them on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light. Louisiana Saturday night. When you get down the fiddle and you get down the bow, kick off your shoes and you throw them on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light. Louisiana Saturday night. Kick off your shoes and you throw them on the floor. You dance in the kitchen till the morning light. Louisiana Saturday night. Louisiana Saturday night. Louisiana Saturday night.
Gordon, how are you? Gordon of Colorado. Great group, huh? Great sound.
Thank you, Ted.
And you're a busy group too. I know you've been abroad. You're going abroad too, very shortly. Where are you going?
We're going to be treading on new territory soon. We're going to be heading to the Middle East later this month, yeah?
That is new territory for you, because I know you go to America a heck of a lot, yes?
Yeah, hopefully we'll be back in America next year as well.
Yes, and obviously you enjoy that. I know I do. You like it, yes?
Yeah, great.
Great place to play. Good to have you with us. And what are you going to leave Derek and Rosemary here as a clue?
Well, I have a D.
A D for the clue. There you are. Oh, now, a face lit up. I wonder. How about the rhyme? What does that say?
If your concentration relaxes, no second-class branch around taxes.
There you are, Rosemary. You should look at Derek, not to me like that. Ladies and gentlemen, Gordon of Colorado. Good luck, Gordon. Have a good trip.
Good luck.
Bye-bye. Well, now, any idea about that one?
No.
No
Derek,
idea.
do you?
Derek, what do you think? No?
It's upside down D to me.
Well, I can read one of the other two again.
Can we have the...
Here, the tickets to ride? OK, the tickets to ride were brought in, item number 2, by Indigo Lady. Sally brought these in and said, in case we try to hide it, you'll find there's nought inside it. OK, so we have 3 again on the table. One's got to be rejected, and there's one more to come.
Ticket to Ride was a Beatles song, wasn't it?
Yeah, Beatles car. Who knows? Who knows?
So, well, what do you think? One has to go. Which one are you going to reject?
It's empty.
Yeah.
That's what everybody hopes at this stage.
No, I don't like it being empty, so I think we'll reject that one.
You want to reject it?
We get rid of it.
That's OK, is it?
Okay, yes.
Yeah? You feel all right about that? Yeah, OK. Oh, they're very happy.
That's good.
So it's going to go, is it?
It's going to go.
All right, you're rejecting the tickets to ride from Sally of Indigo Lady. In case we try to hide it, you'll find there's nought inside it, is what she said. The tickets to ride were the clue, which might be a bit too obvious, to an actual holiday. In case we try to hide it. In case and hide might indicate leather luggage, which you would need with travel tickets. You may find there's nought inside it at the moment, but you'd have fun filling this magnificent range of luggage in burgundy leather. Just take a look at this. Suitcases, an overnight vanity case, a suit carrier, flight bag, handbag, a purse and a wallet. And it's a beautiful prize, and I'm afraid not quite Dusty Bin. Thank you, Caroline. It has to go. Away. There it is. Well, now.
Exciting, isn't it?
Exciting, Rosemary, but I'll bet you're fluttering just a bit there, aren't you? Because now we're going to have one more on the table, and we are to the final 3, remember then? That's right. And, of course, Dusty Bin will be one of those 3. Remember that. OK, we will go on. We'll have our 5th item tonight. And it's great on our Country and Western bill to bring back a great mate and a great star. Ladies and gentlemen, George Hamilton IV.
Been traveling the highway with my guitar for so long, shaking hands and meeting lots of folks. living my life my way with a handshake and a song. Caring little if I was rich or broke, 'cause there's country music in my soul. People music for the young and the old. I keep on singing a song, keep on keeping on, 'cause there's country music in my soul. Met a man in Yorkshire and he came to see our show. Well, he brought his wife and all his 4 little kids. Why he took the trouble, Lord, I swear I'll never know. But we gave him everything we had to give, 'cause there's country music in my soul. People music for the young and the old. I keep on singing a song, keep on keeping on, 'cause there's country music in my soul. When the final curtain falls and I go to meet the Lord, if he asks me what I think I'd like to do, I'll humbly request he seat them people on the floor. I'd kinda like to sing them all a tune, 'cause there's country music in my soul. People music for the young and the old. I keep on singing a song, keep on keeping on, 'cause there's country music in my soul. Yeah, yes, there's country music in my soul. Yes, there's country music in my soul.
There is George Hamilton. Knock out to see you again.
Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed for calling back on 321. I remember saying last time, he's a tall fella, isn't he? Eh? Good to have you back. Obviously, George, you're on tour right now over here again.
Yes, we're playing Worthing and Lincoln next week. And then from there, I'm going over to Czechoslovakia to do some concerts.
Czechoslovakia? And who do you work with over there?
There's a country music band over there who are very good. They're known as Jiří Brabec and the Country Beat.
Oh,
so
they'd do well in Barnsley, wouldn't they? Oh, great. And I also saw you during the summer on the Dr. Billy Graham thing, of course.
Yes, I took part in Mission England along with Graham Kendrick and Cliff Richard and Sheila Walsh.
Yes.
And it was really a great joy and a blessing to be part of that.
Well, it's a great joy to have you back with us. It's always great to see you, George. What are you going to leave these folks here as a clue this time?
I have a towel for you.
A towel, okay.
Yes, and the poem is...
Okay.
Excuse me. Lightly this shouldn't be taken, brightly if you're not mistaken.
That's all there is. Ladies and gentlemen, George Hamilton. Take care, George. Thank you very much. Nice to see you. Okay. Now, not much coming through there for you, no?
Not really.
Oh, well, I can read one of the other two again. Remember, there's the dice here or the D.
We have the dice, I
Yes.
think. Yes.
All right, the dice was brought in, number 3 item. It came in from Kim of the Brian Rogers Connection. He said, found in cigars, cigarettes, the lot, a gambler's act when chasing the pot. So.
Found in cigars, cigarettes,
Mm-hmm.
tobacco.
So, what do you think?
Ash.
Ash. Yep.
Trash, ash. I mean, dicey.
Dicey, a bit dicey. Yeah,
We'll
let's
chuck
get rid
the
of
dice
It's a
out.
bit dicey.
You reckon so?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Get rid of dice.
I like the way, we get rid of it. You think that's okay? Oh, yeah. Everyone sounds like every coop here. Is that okay? Is that going to go?
Yeah.
We haven't asked those folks. Is that all right? Yeah, that's okay. So it's going to go.
Okay.
All right, brought in by Kim of the Brian Rogers Connection, the pair of dice. Found in cigars, cigarettes, the lot, a gambler's act when chasing the pot. Okay. Kim brought you in the pair of dice. Could this be something dicey, as indeed you suggest, Derek? Found in cigars, cigarettes, the lot. Well, CAR can be found in both of those, but so can ash, as Rosemary said. A gambler's act when chasing the pot. Chasing our little pot is what you're doing. Another gambler's act with the dice would be throwing them. You've thrown Dusty Bin. Yes, sit down. Yes, there he is. Yes, I'm afraid he's been rejected. Off you go, reverse away, Dusty. Take that Model T with you. You've gone this week, we'll see you next week, no doubt. He's away, so that means at least you're going home with a good prize tonight. And now we're down to the final 2 on the table. I can read them both again for you. Remember, the D was brought in by Colorado. This was brought in by Gordon. He said, if your concentration relaxes, no second-class branch around taxes. Okay? George Hamilton just brought you in the towel. And he said, lightly this shouldn't be taken, brightly if you're not mistaken. So, there you are.
I like the D.
You like the D, do you,
D for
Rosemary?
Derek, yeah.
D for, oh, isn't that lovely? D for Derek.
What do you mean, do you like it or get rid of it?
Lovely, Derek. Oh, lovely. I think she likes you a bit, don't you?
So what do you want?
Throw in the towel.
Throw in the towel. I
Get
like
rid of
it.
the towel.
Throw in the
You
towel.
like throwing in the towel?
yeah.
You're going to go along with that, Derek?
Yeah, lovely.
As
Sounds
she likes
good.
the D for Derek?
That's
yeah?
right.
Is that all right with you folks? Yeah. Okay, then, so that's going to be rejected, the towel? All right, brought in just now, item number 5 from George Hamilton. Lightly, this shouldn't be taken, brightly, if you're not mistaken. So, okay, lightly, this shouldn't be taken, so perhaps it should be taken darkly. Brightly, if you're not mistaken, so something bright which might make you dark and has a connection with towel. Indeed, this fabulous sunbed. Take a look.
Oh, I say.
Yes, indeed, a 6-foot double unit sunbed, a range of towels, 2 bathrobes, and of course, the sunglasses you'd need, huh? A fabulous prize, but I'm afraid it's been rejected, so take it away. Oh, yes, thank you, Sandy. So, there we have it. So here's the prize you're going home with tonight, then, Rosemary and Derek, in the good position of getting rid of Dusty Bin. So here we are. The D brought in by Gordon of Colorado. If your concentration relaxes, no second-class branch around taxes. No second-class branch around taxes. If your concentration relaxes, could be the word you should concentrate on. The clue object was a big D. You said D for Derek, didn't you? Well, that was a clue as to where, though. No second-class branch around taxes. Second class could be B, and if there's no B in branch, it becomes branch. Taxes turned around becomes Texas. 3, 2, 1. Texas, yeah, have a look at this. To start off your holiday, a flight from London to the Big D itself, yes, Dallas, with plenty of time to take in all the sights and even spend some time shopping at the world-famous Neiman Marcus store. A visit to the Alamo is a must, with a Wild West tour including a visit to the L.B. Johnson Ranch. The rest of your tour, the base is San Antonio, a beautiful city with a spectacular riverside area incorporating beautiful outdoor restaurants. And being so close, it would be a shame to miss the opportunity of a visit to the famous South Fork Ranch of the TV series fame. Fabulous prize, huh? Great. Let's go and get your tickets. Come on, Rosemary. Derek, off you come this way. Okay, Rosemary and Derek, here we go. Caroline here with your tickets. There we are. Take a firm hold of those. Everybody always forgets the money they won in the quiz at this point in the show, and Karen from the Brian Rogers Connection has that. Karen, how much did they win?
£240.
£240, folks. Well done. Congratulations, Rosemary. And Derek, take care. Lovely to have you here. I'd like to thank all our folks for being on the show, all our contestants, and thank you for watching. Until next week, good night, everybody. Have a good week. Bye-bye now. Lovely. Good. Ah, hey, come on. Hey, good job.